Hello Cancer and welcome to my channel Green Lion Goddess Tarot. This is your mid-month reading, so for the second half of March is what I'm trying to say here, Cancer. So yeah, moving from your beautiful fellow water sign Pisces season into the fire of Aries, which is the start of the new zodiac. The Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. So the Aries new moon is occurring on the 21st or 22nd of March. This is a great time to set a new intention for the year. It's just before the equinox, which is fabulous, or around exactly the same time. And then we've got some big players. We've got Pluto moving into Aquarius. We've got Mars moving into Cancer, into your sign Cancer. So it's been in Gemini for the last 4 months. And so Mars, the planet of passion, action, drive, is coming into your sign. So yes, watch out. We've got 8 of Feathers, Courage and Solutions. This is the 8 of Swords. That little mouse is there working away going, even though there's a part of me that feels really small, I'm pretty sure I can work out a solution here and have the courage to be able to move on from anything that's limiting me at this moment in time or restricting me at this moment in time. So yeah, it feels like there's going to be a sense of overcoming limited forms of thinking or past limitations. So it can be the small things as well, like the details that can be coming out with the 8 of Feathers. So yeah, interesting. Let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Cancer. So let's see, we have Pentacle Prince, Virgo, Chariot. Okay, so this is, I love this little Pentacle Prince. It looks like he's just wanting to move forward with something new. And it's like, this feels like it feels so new, and it's something on the earthly realm. So it's something kind of wanting to ground down into a reality, or maybe it's just super new. So it could be a relationship, but it can be something on the material realm as well, like something to do with your work or your home or your career, even your health. But there's something rumbling along that wants to get enthusiastic about this new opportunity for growth that's coming in here with the Pentacle Prince. So potentially getting some messages here, but a lot of Virgo coming in actually. So Virgo can be very analytical. So I think you're analyzing here, like it looks like this little mouse is here analyzing as well. Like, what's the problem? How am I going to sort myself out or sort my way through this? So yeah, could be quite practical in a way. I like this little Pentacle Prince because it looks like it's just, I love the little hat. It looks so much like, okay, I'm excited to be going on this new path. So yes, and this new things. So a lot of fresh energy is coming through with that, which feels nice. So this could even be, it's just something very new in your life. This could be, the Pentacle Prince can be a child as well, so of some sort. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles coming in. So we're looking at money here, and this is Venus is moving into Taurus. So possibly wanting to kind of bring some good things towards you. Crossed by the Knight of Cups, kind of saying, let's not have wishful thinking here. Let's just come up with a practical solution here. In your conscious mind, the 7 of Cups, there's a lot of choices, but they're not all necessarily clear. Something's potentially been out of balance, and might have been a bit of soul searching. Here you are, the Chariot. That's the Cancer card. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like the word like stability is going to be like a really important energy for you at this moment. The Ace of Cups, very nice. Opportunity to, and the Ace of Swords. And the 9 of Cups, very nice, Cancer. Fulfillment as the outcome, and the 9 of Wands. But you're potentially going to have to work for it, I have to say, but you're going to get there, which is nice. So it's kind of sometimes the things you put the most work into, you get the most fulfillment out of if you get a good result coming through here. So Cancer, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you a more holistic view of what's going on for you, the fuller picture. And there is no extended reading for the mid-months. That is in the monthlies. And speaking of extended readings, I just wanted to let you know that I've started up a beautiful Patreon community. And yeah, you have access to all the extendeds, plus also tutorials, live healings, astrology updates, just a whole heap of things are happening in there. We're creating a really lovely community. So I love it if you check it out. So we have as the situation the King of Pentacles. This is potentially a Taurus in your life with the King of Pentacles here. But this can be, you know, a bank. It can be a boss. It can be somebody very successful, somebody wealthy. This can just be money. With the King of Pentacles. So it's success and money, really. Crossed by the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is pretty dreamy and romantic. So I think, you know, it's almost like if you had any dreams, hopes and dreams for this person or this situation, it's almost like even though something's not clear, you're not listening to your heart here, you're listening to your head. And your head's coming up with the solutions, probably being a little bit more rational about it at this moment in time. And so this is kind of not wishful thinking when it comes to, oh, wouldn't it be great one day to do that? Or wouldn't it be like, you know, wonderful if, you know, this happened? And it takes the fantasy away in a way, even though the fantasy, you can still have the little fantasy there, the dream, but it's kind of saying, let's just get down to business here. Let's work out how this is going to work without, so it really is, can feel like a bit of a reality check, but if you can work with it really productively when it comes in here. So we have in your conscious mind the Seven of Cups. It's in your conscious mind, things aren't necessarily clear. There's options and choices. It's still pretty clouded. Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. You know, it's still trying to come up with some kind of solution here. It's particularly perhaps around a person in your life or a living situation, work situation, a money situation. But the Seven of Cups is like the picture's still forming. So it's not entirely clear. And like I said, some of those cups are deceptive. So that's why it's kind of good that you're crossed by the King of Cups, because you're not necessarily listening to that. There is one really good one around you, though, with this Ace of Cups. So I think it's about just finding out what that is, what the best option is in your heart. You know, that's the best thing that's coming through with this. We have in the recent past the Hermit. So this is potentially somebody who has been very wise. This is, yes, a bit of soul searching or having to do things on your own, but I'm kind of getting this with the Pentacle Prince. Like the Hermit is like wise sage, grandfather kind of energy. Like there's somebody that's got wisdom or can give some sage advice in some way, or that has kind of been there and done that kind of energy. This might be a part of you, it might be someone around you, but then we've got this little Pentacle Prince. It's like I want to get something off the ground or get something going, get something started. So it feels nice because it feels almost like there's a protective energy. There is something or someone around that can actually say, look, I've had the experience with this before and I can help you. So that's actually really good. And so we have at the base the Two of Pentacles, because it might feel like with the Two of Pentacles, this is where your energy's stretched. So this could be starting a side hustle or a side business, or, you know, it's just something off to the side where you've got potentially two things happening at once, and your energy could be feeling a little bit stretched. And it's right next to the Nine of Wands, which is the card of feeling a little bit tired, like overcoming challenges, but still kind of tired energy. So the Two of Pentacles can be that you're feeling a bit ambivalent about this Pentacle Prince, what it is that you're wanting to kind of get off the ground here or get started. And it may be that you're kind of juggling money as well. That's something that comes through. Might be a bit of a balancing act at this moment in time. But in the near future, here you come in super strong and powerful, the Chariot. This, like I said, this is the major arcana that represents Cancer, putting on your armor, going into battle. You are driving this. You're driving the solution. You've got the courage and you're strong. You've protected yourself in some way, shape or form. And it's like, right, I'm moving forward into success. Moving this forward successfully in some way, shape or form. So it's really fantastic energy. And we have the fact that the two sphinxes look like they're heading off in different directions. And they are black and white. That's the thing. It's reminds me a lot of Pluto, because Pluto shows you things in black or white. It's either this or it's that, and there's no shades of grey in between. But the thing with the sphinxes is they speak in riddles. So it's like trying to bring something into focus and trying to get something to make sense when it's going to potentially require a lot of willpower and determination. But, you've got this Cancer because it's your card. You're stepping into power by doing that. You're presenting as, this is you in the spread, the Queen of Pentacles. So this is very nice. You've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles as well. So again, it's kind of a little bit like what's happening on the inside, the Divine Feminine, the Queen of Pentacles, the things or that you want to nurture. And this Pentacle Prince needs a lot of nurturing. It's got the King and Queen of Pentacles nurturing it, as well as the Hermit. So there's some good supporting energy around for this new beginning or this new growth or this new thing that the Pentacle Prince represents in your life. And the Queen of Pentacles is saying, I want to nurture this. I want to help it grow. I want to create a stable place for it so it can grow and so that I can be feeling more stable. And so it's kind of that sense of the Queen represents your inner stability. And then we're looking at the King, which is the outer. We want the inner to reflect the outer kind of energy that's around. So just, it's, I feel like it's got a lot to do with money here. Cancer really does. But definitely there's relationship vibes here as well. So we've got Ace of Cups because this is the energy surrounding you. This is feeling very differently about a situation or a person. There's a new cycle of feeling very, very differently. There could be some emotions that are spilling over. This could be where you're connecting to healing, the birth of healing, love, joy, peace, happiness. It can be all sorts of things, but it just feels like there's some nice things birthing around you at this moment. So that's a nice energy with the Ace of Cups. And again, it's kind of got this next to the Queen of Cups. It's very nurturing. So we have in Hopes and Fears the Ace of Swords. This can be new contracts, the Ace of Swords, but it's clarity, basically. It's seeing the truth, seeing the clarity, and that's what we're seeing with the King of Pentacles crossed by the Knight of Cups. It's not having rose-coloured glasses on. It's kind of seeing that there could have been some kind of illusion or that something wasn't clear. And inside your mind with these swords, the Eight of Feathers, which is the Eight of Swords, and the Ace of Swords, that's where you're potentially going to be finding the clarity because we can see it's not clear here in your emotional world with the Seven of Cups. However, having said all that, by putting in the hard work, it's bringing you towards this fulfilling energy. With the Nine of Cups, it's bringing you towards fulfillment. So that's why I think you could be feeling a bit differently about something because there's more of a fulfilling energy coming through with it. You're putting in the time and effort and energy with the Chariot and the Nine of Wands. And this character is really happy and fulfilled because of all the work that they've put in. So things start lining up, and perhaps this is where you're starting to find the solution to something in your life that was out of balance there. So that's really nice, and it may be that something's starting to feel a lot more fulfilling, and so that's a really nice energy. As an overall energy, we've got the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. It's very much like the universe is throwing challenges at you or has been throwing challenges at you, and you're meeting them. And yes, it's kind of this weariness, the soul weariness of it. But, it's like you're taking on these challenges that ultimately could lead to fulfillment here with the Nine of Cups. So, yeah. Let's see. Let's pull an affirmation card for you, Cancer. So what card is going to pop out for Cancer? Some of them are trying to jump out. They haven't fully. Here we go. Now we've got a couple. Okay, we have, I now go beyond other people's fears and limitations. Interesting, because the Eight of Swords can often mean that. It is my mind that creates my experiences. I am unlimited in my own ability to create the good in my life. And that's the Nine of Cups, the good coming in your life where you're feeling very satisfied. Okay, and we've also got all is well in my world. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. So it's almost like there's an opportunity here to turn a situation around, or bringing fresh new energy into a situation can help it turn around and bring solutions. can be fulfilling. So let's see. We have as your charm the beautiful seahorse. Okay, interesting. Do you know what I'm kind of getting with the seahorse is share the load. Firstly, it's a creature of the water. So it's the little unique, beautiful little creatures, seahorses. And horses are always about the direction that you're going in, but seahorses are about your spiritual direction, your emotional direction that you're going in. And that's something that perhaps needs to be honoured here, that there is this ocean of life they want you to connect to, ocean of abundance, opportunities. And I got the word share the load because they were showing me like the male seahorse carries the eggs. And it's kind of, like let's do things a little bit differently, very unique little creature. You don't have to carry all the eggs. I'll come and help you and carry them. So again, that sense of there's people around you who can help carry the load in some way, shape or form. And so, yeah, I think that's, but yeah, they keep showing me like an ocean. And if you're a little seahorse in the ocean, this feels like you're at home here. So it's a place of great abundance, which is really beautiful. So yeah, that's really it. And, coming back to the Chariot card can represent home. It can represent challenges around the home. It can represent wanting to come back home to yourself because it's the card of Cancer. So yeah, that's, wanting to dive into those waters of deep fulfillment is the potentials of the reading that's coming in here, which is really nice. So that is your reading, Cancer. It's actually a very beautiful reading to come through. And it's kind of, there's rewards for hard work, rewards for finding solutions, rewards for determination that are coming through. And it just feels, like very nice. You might actually be feeling quite proud of yourself within a situation, which is good. So yeah, that's it, Cancer. So as I mentioned, if you'd like to check out the beautiful Patreon community that we are building, I'd love it if you check that out. The link is in the description box below. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. And that also helps with the growth of the channel, helps with the algorithm. And I really, truly appreciate it. And take care, Cancer.